Hi everyone, today I'd like to take a casual peek at the DC Universe Classics Deadshot action figure. This is figure number 2 out of wave 9, which is the camo collect and connect figure out of the wave. I picked up this figure set at Target last week for about $13, and I must have hit a recent refresh case because along with this Deadshot there were other older figures on the shelves from waves 8 and 9. And being a recent action figure collector returnee, I am catching up on the DC Universe line, and I'm glad to have these refresh cases because I can pick up figures that I thought would no longer be available. But last week I was able to pick up this and some others. Looking at the set in the package, you can see Deadshot here being the typical badass that he is, and he's trained his gun on you. And you can see down below Camo's right arm. Looking at the size of that arm, once he's finally assembled, he's going to be a pretty big guy. Looking at the back of the package, you can see the other figures out of the wave. We have Wildcat, Deadshot, Guardian, Black Adam, Mantis, Black Canary, and Green Arrow. The variants out of the wave are Wildcat, which he comes in a black costume and a bluish, purplish costume. And Mantis, he comes in this form and a robotic form. Taking a look at here, you can see Deadshot's biography and statistics. Now, I remember Deadshot back when he was with the Suicide Squad. This is back in the 80s. This is showing my age. And I really enjoyed that series. It was a very good read. And I think he's now with the Secret Six. I haven't read Secret Six, but from what I've heard, that he was with this group. If you were to ever return to the Suicide Squad, if DC ever picks up that title again, I would definitely pick it up and read that guy that title on a regular basis. Okay, let's go ahead and open up the figure, and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. And Deadshot has shot his way out of his packaging. He did not come with any accessories. The only extra bit was Camo's right arm. And I have to admit, I really like the design of the Camo just based on his right arm. Because looking at the detail of this forearm area, it looks really nice. The way they painted to add shading on here. And I think it's going to be a nice figure once you assemble this. The hand looks a little small though, so I find that kind of interesting. I like the hoses here. It's tied down right now, but you'll be able to plug it into probably the torso area. So, but this looks pretty neat. I can't wait to build this if I ever get all the other pieces to get assembled. Now onto the Deadshot action figure. There's not really too much bad to say about this guy because I really like the Deadshot figure, and the way they've designed this guy, they sculpted it. It's really nice and clean. Like the paint on here there's no bleed on any of these lines. It's nice and solid. And the sculpt is nice and detailed, like on the arm right here. And the guns. The only issue I have is the joints are just a little loose. But not so loose where it's wobbly or anything like that. But it's looser than I'd like. And some of the bends in the plastic here. And his foot is naturally had bent inward. So... But other than that, this is a very nice and detailed figure. Looking at the back here, the bands. I think that's a really nice. I really like this Deadshot figure. I think it's very well designed, even on the eye scope. On there, they even have him. I don't know if you can see that here. He's got a little bit of a scowl because of the creases on his eyebrow here. That's really pretty neat. I read online that a good way to get an unmasked version of this guy is to get the head, the Tony Stark head from the Marvel Legends, and replace it with this head to get an unmasked Deadshot. And I think that's actually a good idea, especially if the one with the there's a head available on the 2-pack from Toys R Us. So if you ever want to do a customization, I think that'd be a great idea. Looking at the articulation of this figure, his head goes all the way around and does go up and down a bit. There's no restriction on the neck area to prevent it going up and down. It can even tilt a little bit on there. The arms, they go all the way around. They go out and in. The biceps swivel all the way around. And it bends at the elbow. This joint here is stiff, but the rest of the joints are okay. The wrists rotate all the way around. The torso bends up and down right here, and also the waist goes all the way around. See, it's pretty loose right here. The legs, here, let me get that in focus there. The legs go up and back and out. It rotates at the thigh and also bends at the knee, and also bends at the foot, and it's pretty loose here as well on the feet. So other than just the bends in the plastic and the rather loose joints, I really like this figure. I've always liked the Deadshot design, and to finally have a figure in this scale is great. So I'd recommend, if you can find this guy, I'd definitely recommend picking him up. So that's my casual peek into the Deadshot action figure. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.